We're going to continue the discussion of Data Factory by talking about a self hosted integration runtime. Now, you might be asking yourself, what in the heck is an integration runtime? Well, an integration runtime is the compute infrastructure that Data Factory uses to provide its data integration capabilities. You can provide all of the pipelines, however, an integration runtime creates the data flow, the data movement, the activity dispatch, and SSIS or SQL Server Integration Services package execution. There are three different types of integration runtimes: Azure, self hosted, and Azure SQL Server Integration Services or SSIS. An Azure integration runtime creates the data flow, the data movement, and the activity dispatch. In a self hosted integration runtime, you will not have the ability to do a data flow. However, data movement and activity dispatch are still available to you. And as you can probably imagine, Azure SSIS integration runtimes only do SSIS package execution. Let's go ahead and make a self-hosted integration runtime now so that we have the ability for data movement and activity dispatch. Inside the Azure portal, I've already created a resource group for AZ304, and inside of it, I've created a data factory. Let's go ahead and open it up, and we're going to select Author and Monitor, which opens up the Azure Data Factory interface. Now that we're in the UI, I'm going to click on Manage on the left-hand side. And under Connections, I'm going to click on Integration Runtimes. And I'm going to click on New. On the right-hand side, we have two options. One is for Azure or self-hosted integration runtime, and the other one is for SSIS. We're going to select the Azure self-hosted and click Continue. For our network environment, we have a choice between Azure and self-hosted. We're going to select self-hosted and click Continue. For the purpose of this demo, I'm going to leave the name default and click Create. Now that the integration runtime is ready, we have two options for setup. The first one is an express setup, and the other one is a manual setup where we download and install the integration runtime and use the keys to register. The express setup automatically has those keys to register. In both cases, you're downloading an executable file, so this is only for use on Windows machines. Once you've completed the integration runtime setup on a computer, that computer becomes an IR node. And that IR node has the ability to connect to anything on premises already, but now can also be used by Data Factory in order to migrate or move any type of data between on premises and the cloud.